Hey guys, episode 30 of the Bitcoin and crypto portfolio series. So a little bit of a recovery this week from the sort of lows last week, but it's been down midweek again. But on the week, not too bad, about £6,000 up. Fair bit of up and down, as I say, with a lot of the coins, but the big news is crypto is being dragged into the Reddit WallStreetBets crypto bets side of things. They've started going for Dogecoin, and I think they've recently started going for XRP or Ripple. So not really sure why they're suddenly going for Dogecoin. I don't think there's a great amount of sort of short interest. There's no sort of potential for a short squeeze. So yes, it's gone up, but I don't think they're not sort of hurting anyone by buying this. I thought sort of part of the idea with some of them is to sort of break some of the hedge funds, or at least take them down a little bit. But I think buying this is just buying this. Like, the coin has very little practical value, and buying it is just going to push the price up. So yeah, I did get out a little bit, as I will come back to. So I sold off 50,000. So it's up. It sort of rocketed up to 4, 5, 6 pence. Settled down at about 250% up for the week. Wasn't actually able to. I think I sold this at about 1.6 pence. Sold the 50,000. Tried to sell more as it was sort of going up around about 4 pence, but it seemed to be delisted most places, sort of temporarily, a little bit like the GameStop and AMC Theatres stocks. So wasn't able to sell into the sort of huge pump. But I think if it recovers anywhere sort of towards 3 pence or more, I would probably try and get out again if I could. Maybe not all of it, maybe sell another 25,000, sort of keep a little bit on the table. But I do kind of think, when this sort of thing happens, if it's not a token that has a huge amount of useful value, then do kind of sort of think take a bit of profit and get out while everyone's hyped up, basically. I've seen the sort of posts of Dogecoin to $1. I think that's ridiculous, to be honest. It would be the same value near enough as Ethereum, which is just not even comparable, really. I mean, Dogecoin has, as I say, very little practical value other than being sort of a very small price to be able to buy, very small altcoins with. So obviously if it went to $1, then that sort of use, even that use goes away. So just can't see it, to be honest. I think this is just WallStreetBets type people getting hyped up and not really knowing a great deal about the coins themselves. So just having a look at the rest. Bitcoin sort of fairly steady, nearly 3% up for the week. Obviously you can see there was some fairly major ups and downs. So portfolio's been up and down this week. Been under 200,000 if I remember at the low, and sort of been up to 235 a day or two ago. Ethereum pretty much flat, not too bad with that. Litecoin is down a little bit. Seems very sort of decoupling now from the Bitcoin price a little. Obviously any major moves up or down would follow, but seems to be sort of somewhat doing its own thing at the moment. Cardano not doing too bad, 26p, flat for the week. Took a little dip, obviously, with everything else, but pretty happy with that. Stellar Lumens, XLM, has been doing pretty well. 13% up. Don't know if this is getting caught up in the XRP hype, but yeah, so that's not doing too bad. So me say Go or OMG network down 7%. Does seem to be spiking up and sort of coming down a little bit. Very volatile at the moment. Haven't seen any particular news. And then XRP, I think with the crypto, I think it's Satoshi Street Bets, they call it, have been sort of saying to pump this, and it's up 60%. So it's not too bad. Not a price I'm looking to get out at just yet. Even sort of part of it, I might sort of wait and see if it goes a bit higher. Obviously, in the last few months or so, it's been up at these prices, if not more, when the airdrop of the other token was happening. So yeah, not too worried to sell out of this straight away, just into that pump. EOS, not too bad, 5% up. Still not doing anything particularly, EOS, but carry on. Tron up about 3%. Not again, not a lot of news or development coming out of them, but hold on. Basic attention token down 6.5%, but is sort of more stable than the others, so hold on to that. Dash, I think again has had another bad week. Yeah, down 5%, not too bad. Power Ledger, not done all that well again, nearly 4% down. Yeah, and that's it. And then Dogecoin was a sort of 300 or 400 quid position, now £1,600. So that's very strange, even with 50,000 gone. But yeah, very odd. That's the portfolio for the week then. Hoping to sort of see some reasonable movement in the next couple of weeks. I think the options, sort of futures, institutional side of things tends to take a bit of a dip, normally at the end of the month, for contracts expiring. So sort of the first week or two of the month, often quite good. So we'll see what happens in the next week. So drop a comment in the comments down below. Leave a like, as always appreciated, and subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.